coming back? Did you get a notification? We should be coming back. We've got good upload. We're back? Hey everybody, can you hear me out there? I think we're back. Yeah? Okay. Sorry about that. We had a sudden connection drop, but we are back now. Alright, let's see if we can pick you up where we left off. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Is there a delay right now? Okay, it looks like we might have a little bit of delay. We're going to check on that right now. So what? We got Halder out. We got a Bird on the Night's Watch side. We've got a duped Master Amon. That's pretty nice. Ooh. And we've got a Mel. Now, did Mel kneel anything? She must have, right? Maybe he waited on the trigger. We'll see. All right, you guys hear me loud and clear now. Am I synced there in the chat? Can you guys tell me if the commentary? I'll say something because it looked like we had a little bit of a delay. I've got Kevin shuffling some cards. He's shuffling. They're both shuffling. They're looking for something a little more interesting for them to do, so you can tell me if we're synced. Kevin is now the only one shuffling his cards. He's pointing at Alejandro. Looks like we're good. All right. Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. We had a sudden internet disruption. Looks like we're in the green right now, so let me see if I can figure out what's going on in this game. Oh, the wall is down. The haunted forest is down. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. There is not a military icon over there. Let's see. Oh, I see what we missed here. What happened to Benjamin Stark? Did he get claimed? I don't know. Maybe you guys can fill me in, though. You probably didn't see it either. Something happened to Benjamin. Okay. Gonna get his card for insight. Here comes the power challenge. Looks like he should be able to get it. Oh no, he's got that red keep. That'll give him enough on defense. Preserve his draw. Alright, there he goes. Kevin draws 2. He gets 2 for his Winter Festival. He's gonna get a, looks like a push for Dom there because the Bird was 2 strength with the wall. And here we go. Yeah, so Kevin kind of jumps out there with Theon and that stealth. Allows him to kneel the wall, allows him to get that forest down. And that's an 8-3 game, so it looks like Barrett kind of has him where he wants him right now. Alejandro needs to get that military icon out there, but he needs more than that. He needs to think about, yeah, Kevin just pounded the table, which the camera is attached to. It's a big, heavy table, but Kevin's a strong man. Someone go tell Kevin to stop pounding on the table with his fist. Okay, good. Just remind him the camera is connected. It's a heavy table, but the camera is still connected. All right, here we go. Looking for our third plot flip here. See if Alejandro can get that military icon. Boy, does he think about Valorine here? He does, and there it is. We've got Valor against, I believe that's an alt-art trading with the Pentoshi. Kevin's got a lot of cards. He's been triggering that red keep. He probably expected something like the Valor here. Does he have a close call? Does he have a way to get Mel back, though? Or are we just done with Mel? There we go. So Alejandro's able to keep Halder, able to keep Master Amon. Alejandro's got to be happy to get a little extra gold out of that trading, though. It's going to make that Valor flip not sting quite as bad. But Master Amon's down. It would be best for him if you could find a way not just to get a military icon out there, but to actually win a military challenge. I'm not sure if he's got the spending power here compared to what Kevin has and compared to what Kevin can do with 10 gold. But that dupe on Amon is going to come in handy. Gosh, birds, right? And he's digging now. He's digging. He's still got 5 gold, though, so maybe... There we go, and there's Benjin. Alright, so depending on what Kevin gets out, Benjin is going to be important. He'll definitely be able to defend anything, even if it's an Asha. But, let's see what else he can do. Right now, he does not have an Intrigue icon standing, though. That's his missing link right now. Where's that Intrigue? The Haunted Forest will help, but Challenge Order could put that Haunted Forest down. If he's about to drop a Bob or something here, he could really run roughshod all over Alejandro and bully him with that Intimidate. So we'll see. I think he's got to have something splashy here. He could also have Victarion, right? Now he can play with 2 really tough Intimidate characters in this deck. Maybe that's what we're going to see here, Victarion. Alright, let's see. Here Kevin goes, he's thinking. No, those birds are just gonna sit there. They're gonna help Alejandro, and there he is. There's Big Bob. I mean, that's kind of what we were expecting, right? Another fiery followers. Oy, oy, oy. That, yeah. So we've got no Intrigue icon over here on Alejandro's side. We've got Big Bob who can do some bullying. Alejandro's probably gonna go no challenges here, right? And he'll just see if he can withstand this. But it really puts Kevin in the driver's seat. He's got the 3 characters he needs, especially in Bob. Yeah, I think he can drop that wall, he can drop that Haunted Forest, and he can win that power challenge. And that's all he really wants to do here. And he may even be able to win dominance, except those birds. Those birds are helping Alejandro. That's like an extra 4 strength right there for Dom. So he's going to go in the power. You know, that might be smart. You know, he's going to force Kevin to decide what he wants to do. He doesn't want to lose a power because he wants to keep going. But if he has to kneel someone like Bob here, that's not ideal. If he kneels Crescent, then he's going to take himself out of the ability to do 3 challenges. I think this is smart on Alejandro's part. He kind of recognizes the board state is going against him, so he can force Kevin into having to make a sacrifice, right? Kevin's not going to be able to have his cake and eat it too this turn. He wants to win the power, though. He's got to win the power. Yep. He wants to keep his draw going. He wants to protect his power. It's a substantial lead. Wow, and he kneels the wall to give him the boost. Interesting. You know, he knows the wall's going to get knelt. He knows that's going to happen. So he just goes ahead and uses it on Halder. I love it. He's still only at, what, 4 strength, though, right? Still 4 to Kevin's 5. Is he planning... Nah, planning on kneeling the Haunted Forest? Maybe. Maybe he just kneels the Haunted Forest to go up to 5. Because he doesn't need the Haunted Forest at this point. It's going to get knelt anyways. 1 more strength on... Yep, there it goes. He's going to kneel Haunted Forest with Halder. And that's going to give him the power challenge. So he turns off the draw. And that's something. Right? Didn't even have claim. That was just about turning off the extra cards for Kevin. I mean, he still has a grip of cards, so it's the little things that you try to do when board states are going against you. Here comes that intrigue, I think. It's going to be unopposed, of course. There goes Craster. He already played his reset, so it's probably not... Craster's not doing him a lot of good, though it is an intrigue icon, which he could use another intrigue icon. Amon would be nice if you could keep him for the saves. Well, it looks like Alejandro, if he... Depending on what he does here in terms of claim, I'm guessing Kevin's going to go on the military challenge. But he may do power here just to steal power, right? To accelerate the win condition. Yep, it was the power challenge. Well, it's going to give Alejandro dominance, at least. That's something. Oh, no, the Intimidate, of course. Of course, the Intimidate on the bird. They're going to push for Dom. No, Kevin has more money, right? Kevin saved money. All right, that's going to give Kevin Dom. It's going to put him at, what, 11 power? Yeah, Alejandro's got to be feeling pretty cornered right now. Just don't know what he has in this deck that can stop this. Oh, and here comes the Scene in Flames to take his nice attachment away. You know, see, Cravens weren't safe unless he put that milk on Crescent, but he never got the Cravens. He was probably waiting to kind of duel it, but she stands up, and Kevin goes ahead and gets dominance. Oh no, because he spent the gold on the Scene in Flames, so they do push for Dom. All right, Alejandro, what can you do? Getting ready for the, what are we on, plot 4? Game's going pretty fast. There's about 30 minutes left in the round. For two decks that generally don't rush super fast, but Kevin's really been able to bully the board. Let's see what they go with. And here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's like Kevin going very aggressive, right? He's going to try and win a power, get extra power. He's winning initiative here. Is he trying to push for it? Let's see. Well, that is a C-bitch, right? Does he... I mean, the wall's going to end up knelt anyways. Alejandro knows that right now the wall is almost as much of a liability as it is his friend. Alright, so he gets another milk. But what does he do here, right? He can't put it on Bob, so he has to put it on Crescent. But that doesn't help him at all, right? Yeah, he does. I mean, he can get to 13 and steal the wall, but I don't think Alejandro... Like, him getting to 13, if Alejandro sees that happening, he's not going to let the wall stay standing, right? That wall's going to... He'll make sure it drops during Kevin's challenges. Oh, and there we go, right? We have the Craven on Bob after the milk on Crescent. That's going to help him quite a bit. Crescent by himself is not going to be able to win that power challenge. We'll see what Kevin marshals, though, right? He's going to have 4 gold. He's got his reducer. He could still drop something interesting here. Thing is, Kevin could probably grab the wall here. He could grab it soon, put him in a position where Alejandro has to decide whether or not to attack him, knowing he would lose a power challenge. Because Kevin can use Bob on defense, no problem. Boy, Seabitch has made its way into a lot of decks here at Thrones War. It's a good card, but gosh, locations have been kind of the name of the game here at Thrones War 2017, and Seabitch has been just stellar. People winning games by stealing. We had a small council chamber get stolen by a Seabitch, which gave that Greyjoy player the win right then and there yesterday in Swiss. It was a pretty incredible play. I think there was 5 power on the small council chamber. Just brutal, right? Just to steal 5 power like that for the win. Let's see, so there's Asha. That's going to be trouble. That's going to be trouble. I feel like Kevin can win here, but he needs to take the wall now. He doesn't want to give Alejandro a chance to kneel it. He's at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I wonder if he's worried that he may not be able to win dominance. Because if he goes ahead and attacks and wins that power, he needs to be able to win the power and defend everything. So maybe he's going to hold off on the wall. I think he's realizing that he may not be able to do both those things. No, there he goes. He does it. So he takes the wall. So now he has to kind of play both those angles, though. He needs to make sure that he defends. But I suppose that means that he's going to be forcing Alejandro to attempt a power, which he'll easily defend with Robert and win. Trigger his plot, still be able to trigger the wall. If he also gets Dom over the course, then he'll get it. If he can both win on defense and offense with the power challenge. So Alejandro just went no challenges, just like that, right? So he's got to just keep power off his house. Defends with Amon and wins that intrigue challenge. So the 4 stays up. Can't attack with Bob. But Bob's going to be, maybe he's just going to rely on Bob to be his dominance machine. Can he win the power challenge with Asha and Crescent? But 4, if I think, 9, he'll have 9 strength. He'll be able to stealth Halder. 4, 5. Yeah, he should be able to win the power challenge. No problem here. If he wants it that bad. Which he does, right? He wants to trigger that plot. Stealth Halder, yep. He has to oppose here, right? If he doesn't oppose, then the wall will win Kevin the game. But if he goes and opposes it... Oh no, Kevin has no way to go on a military challenge. So, Right, so Haunted Forest allows him to oppose it there. He gets the claim, he gets the plot, but no unopposed. He's at 12. Wall's going to give him 14. And I think he has Dom as well, does he? Fiery followers are going to stand up. He might not. We've got... Oh, right, because the wall will go back to Alejandro's side for Dom. That's going to give him like 12. 20. They're doing a Dom count here. So Alejandro gets that Dom, and the game continues. Kevin sticks at 14. I mean, you gotta believe he's just kind of extending the inevitable here, right? Kevin, I can only assume he's gonna play Confiscation right now, free up Bob, and just go for it, right? A one challenge win with a big power challenge. He'll get the renown. He'll steal the power, whatever it takes. You gotta think that's his game plan, right? If he's got the Confiscation, he just plays it now. And I don't think you don't even bother with the milk, right? You just take the Craven off, and you win. Let's see. See if he can do it. Yeah, that glare is pretty strong there. Sorry about that. We had to move the streaming table to kind of get the commentary table away from it. And there is that glare right there on that card. Let's see, what's it going to be? It's like Kevin had to do a little reserve discard. And there's the Confiscation, right? Of course. Night's Watch, that's their, you can't lose the first challenge, right? Okay, well that's something. A little bit better. Alright. I wonder... The bigger light. It's okay, Johnny, don't worry about it. Yeah, we were trying to see if we could do something about that glare. Maybe between rounds, if there's a few minutes, we'll see if we can find exactly where that... There's a lot of light sources in here. I think it's the big fluorescent light overhead. We may be able to cover that or flip that one off. We'll see. Because, yeah, it's no fun trying to guess what that card is. It's the wall now, but a lot of people weren't noticing that that was an Iron Throne that Alejandro himself had there on the left. So he takes the milk off of Crescent, which is interesting. Obviously, Crescent's now going to have to kneel. You'd think it'd just be better to leave Crescent up as a power icon, and get the Craven off. But he doesn't seem too worried about it. Oh, and there we have another way for him to win dominance, which should be pretty good. Oh, okay, Alejandro's just going to go ahead and extend his hand. He really had no way to stop him. Well, way to go, Kevin, right? Kevin just had a really strong matchup there. Forced Alejandro to Valor, played his big gold plot on the Valor turn, and just reflooded the board with everything he needed. See if I can update you guys on the other matches. Looks like Justin Smith for Team Night's Watch did defeat Sean of Team Tyrell. So Night's Watch is still moving forward, and they're on into the top 4. Looks like Tom Malucci has defeated Chris Thompson. So that's 2 Team Martells going down in the top 8. And that's it. Martell is out of the tournament. Kevin Shannon will go forward and face Justin Smith in another Barra Knights Watch match. We still have David Keller and John Bruno playing, though, so we'll keep you updated on how that game's going to go. Looks like Bruno is up 11 power to 8 over Tyrell. So we'll see how things are going to go.